Hello again guys, welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium. Okay, so last time we finally got into the harbor. We basically ransacked anything that we could find. So now it's time to talk to this guy, whoever he is.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Ha! Easy Leo, huh? Alright, why is he Easy Leo? Alright, I don't wanna know. Really. So he's painting containers red. Oh no, he's actually putting those banners on top of them, I guess.
Container, container, used to be well pined. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
Alright, so I'm guessing because of the strike he's removing the company logo from the containers and he's putting the logo of this Everard, whoever he is, probably the leader of the union. Alright, hi!
Everett, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there, how can I help you, mister?
Makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason. Why is that?
I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks are just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
I know what you mean, it's pretty obvious. Alright. What are you doing with the containers? Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes I am, yes I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. Huh, logic easy. Man, but we only have logic of 1. So not so easy for me. But whatever, let's just try it. Nice, okay. And we got a 7, so we barely passed. The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red in Union cars. See, I mean, this is what I figured out myself, right? I don't need logic to figure this thing out, it's pretty obvious. It's like some red infection was spraying outwards from the container yard's core. Okay, this looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debardeurs Union logo on them. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. Mr. Everard doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. Alright, I can see that happening. Thanks, Leo, you've been very helpful. Ooh, 5 experience, nice. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. See, confidential look. We are on a strike, the whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on a strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now. Yikes! So how do you make money for food and electricity and everything? So no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everett is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. Pauses to think. Jean-Luc, so that's the guy, the big muscle head or measure head, whatever his name is. But Tyrus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everett sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everard telling them to take some time off. Nice, okay. Must be nice when you can just take a vacation whenever you screw up at work. Don't go all bad cop on him, on this simple, friendly fellow. Huh. Really? Did they kill someone? No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Tyrus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking. Oh no, alright. Guess that's the end of this line of inquiry. Do you work here? Yes, yes, everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Belek, but everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everard's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar's out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everard is away. What? Actually, Miss Buffo is the right-hand man, but she is a lady. Who is this Miss Buffo? A real pretty lady with a skin like those Do and Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suck on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I don't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am. Alright, stay on this Miss Buffo topic. Hold on, who's this Miss Buffo you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie? She is real sharp too. Mr. Everard put her through some fancy school and everything east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. Ah. So basically, she went to law school. So basically, this Everard guy needed a lawyer. But she is a real nice girl, grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. A real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes. Why, I wonder? If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her, but she can't have kids. So that's why he's sad, huh? Dr. Emater said so, and she knows about such things. Being a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the bossman's shoes, Leo. Oh no, this is pretty sarcastic. Let's not do that. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright. Okay. Are you the Leo who wrote the... Oh, right. Remember you found the note in this office. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. The old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. What was that about the borscht? Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadon's board dogs every time the lunch is done. Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however. What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking? Yes, yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Huh. Hold up, who makes it at the whirling? Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Damn, he's always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak, he's from Grad. Alright, remember the cook, we couldn't understand his language. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it. Alright, so there's probably some drugs involved. And we get a new task. A special borscht. What's so special about the borscht the strikers are eating? The cook in the whirling in rags is making it. You can find him in the kitchen. Look into it. Okay. We're gonna do that later. What's in that container over there? Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Told you. I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives here in this neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school with it when we were boys. Patience. Deep down you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do. Okay, do not interrupt Leonard. He had an arithmetics teacher, Miss Bellows. Her real name was Miss Bellows, but she was a real pretty lady. But when she got mad... All the boys like her, if you know what I mean, mister. Yes, Leo, we know what you mean. We used to sneak in her yard in the dark and peek through the window. Oh, that's not very nice. One time we saw Miss Bellows with a fellow. Yes, we did. Yes, we did, mister. Okay, don't say anything. Them was naked also. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah. Very interesting, very interesting. Thank you for letting me telling me the whole thing. So, listening to this story about him voyeuring on his teacher gave us 5 experience. Who knew? Only in Disco Elysium, guys. Bye bye now. Okay, so enough talking to this guy. Let's go inside this container. Alright, what is in here? The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. A stair made of pallets leading up. What? This looks like an office. An office inside a container? What the hell is this? Okay, let's check out the swordfish. The swordfish. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Oh, a swordfish clock. Alright, let's talk to this fellow, who's probably the boss here. Man. So, like his whole chair and his desk is a part of him or what? Okay. Everard Clare. A walrus of a man. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you got a backbone. Okay, let's say nothing then. Look him dead in the eye. The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Oh man. For a moment you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Keep staring. At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. We can keep doing this forever, buddy. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he is licking his chops, he's going to be a good one.
Sir.
Aha! Victory!
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debargers Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Mr. Dubois? Oh, is this me? So, Dick Mullen, or whatever the name was, is not a real name. We are Mr. Dubois. Of course, this could also be a fake name, but...
Please, have a seat.
The folding chair looks like a torture device, extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
What is this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from the name. Alright. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
Wow, he's really caught up on this chair thing, huh? It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure. I don't see it. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
His multiple chins, huh?
I too have convictions, one of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
What the hell? Guess you have to just sit or leave. Okay, let's try to leave. Let's see. I don't like this. Let's try going out and going back in, see if anything changes. Snow keeps piling up. Okay.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
Oh no. Alright, let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debargers Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
I knew I shouldn't have sat there, but nothing to do. The chair you're sitting on has to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. Pains me to say.
Oh, so it's Garte. It's not Gart. Okay, so I've been pronouncing it all wrong all this time. Along with probably 100 other things. But let's try to pronounce it correctly from now on.
This should take care of that nonsense.
Giant novelty check. What?
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could... Wait, 25 real? That's certainly not enough for what I need. Wait, you know Garte?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Hmm. So I wonder how to play this. Should I take the money or... Let's see. Keep it, I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Really?
Lost gun. Lost gun.
Uh, oh no. Lost gun, lost gun. How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Harry, okay. Is that our real name? Harry Dubois?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Okay. Composure challenging 12. Don't panic. Oh boy. So if we try not to panic, we're going to panic most likely, because there's only 8% and the chair is killing you? What the hell? We tried not to sit on the chair, damn it. Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Okay, whatever. Try not to panic, even though we're probably going to panic. Yeah. No, I'm not about to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Damage morale, man.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Man, we are really hung over this lost gun, huh? Okay. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Let's try this. Okay.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hand somehow, in a kind of a throwing motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He is Mr. Dubois. Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... Huh? You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time, and I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Okay, nice. It's about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Question will help you regain some of your lost dignity. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil. It was a tactic I needed to get in somehow. It's not like I'm a racist now. Of course, Harry, of course, you're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's gonna hear about it. Oh boy, this doesn't sound good. No one's gonna know what you did with Race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez. You can see the map of Revachol in your head. Dozens of red arrows are pointing outwards from Martinez, moving all across the city. Oh boy. So by now everybody knows that we are racist, huh? Anyway, I assure you, I'm a very well informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Okay. You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Of course. Let us dispatch... Excuse me. Let's dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry. So that's really my name? My god, so it's true? I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that are very low. Alright. It's true, my memory is a bit hazy. I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... I have a big fat folder for you on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. Don't trust him. For all you know, Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you're probably right, I can. Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Drama. Oh, come on. What is with these difficult checks? I mean, I hate those glasses that reduce drama to 0, but even without them it's going to be really, really difficult. Okay, let's get this straight. What is my full name? It's Harry. Harry Dubois. You feel like Dubois, but you don't feel like Harry. Strange. I feel like Dubois, but not quite like Harry. Something longer. Sure, okay, you're Harold. Harman. Harold Demos. But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois. A real man's name. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can. Okay, do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or... Family? Harry, you are not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you are a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry? You're right, I don't. That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats. What kind of cop does it say I am? Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic. I'm sorry? Oh man, it's so ironic. Yes, you seem to be, a lot of the time. But right now there's no reason to be. Let loose a little, be you. Where did you get that folder? Ah, this. My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry. I find it very suspicious. May I take a look? I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry. Okay, oh, 28%. Okay, I'm gonna try it after I remove my glasses. But let's talk of other matters for a moment. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not finger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me. Let's talk about my lost gun. Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They are turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort. Okay, the only way to find it seems to be working for him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back, and working with him might be the only way to do it. Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have you manufactured that in? Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry. Relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez. It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? Task complete. Track down your gun. Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course. Alright. So, track your lost gun. So basically we completed this. Alright. I'm only kidding, of course. Okay. He's not. Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us. Okay. Or, in other words, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Okay. I want to talk about the hanging. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help. Like I'm helping you with your lost gun. Oh, nice. Another 10 experience. Secret task complete. Interview the union boss. Man, there's a lot of secret tasks that we seem to be getting. Okay, cool. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. I sense there's a but. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors. Okay, Kim, is that true? Are we door opening machines? I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen. Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it. Why don't you just open it yourself? Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have the extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you? I repeat, I am a very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So, what will it be, Harry? Okay. Whose door is it? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. What do you mean by a weasel? A loud, blubbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes down in Martinez. Alright, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. And we get a new task. Open apartment door for Everett. Everett asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Everett has promised to give you info on the case in return. So first we need to get the key to the Weasel's doors from Mañana. Oh, Mañana, the guy at the docks, okay. You can get the key from Mañana, he's down by the gates. Mañana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations, hardened socialist. Are you a free thinker too? He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door, you don't need to go in or anything. I just want that Weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. I'm looking at your shady brew. Oh, That is about the borscht, huh? I'm not going to tell him about that. Let him find out for himself. What's in the container that's outside your office? My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. There's something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalzund crane. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Smooth talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it. Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Wait. He reaches into his drawer and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry. And to get an item, they were Dure's Union cards. So this basically... What is it? Oh, is it under keys? Yes. So I have key to room number 1 and they were Dure's Union cards. Okay, cool. So now, before we forget, let's remove the glasses with the -1 drama. Do we have anything else for drama? No, we don't.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you're already sat on that chair.
Let's see, I wanted to go over a couple of things about me. So now, 42%, huh? Okay. Yeah, actually, let's not do this now. I just thought about that. Maybe we can do this later when we have a higher than 50% chance. Okay. So yeah, never mind. Let's get the glasses back on. And let's go out. Alright, so now we know we have to open a door. How hard can it be? Alright. Let's see, let's talk to Leo again, see if he has anything new to say.
Oh, hey, mister. I need to be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larisse said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And a lot of folks really did keep coming back.
I had some questions for you if that's not too much trouble. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes. Wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing. Okay, I'm off. So nothing new. man. I just can't get enough of this snow. The way it covers the ground and everything around it. Okay, wait. Where are we supposed to go? Again? Oh, right here, okay. Oh, okay. Here's the container. Let's try talking to it. Rhetoric. Impossible. Oh, man. Persuade the door to open. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay. Just forget about it for now. So, guess we need to walk back out the same way we walked in. I wonder how we can access those crates though, and those coins. Okay, let's go out now. So, don't need to go back to Measurehead, so let's just talk to this guy again.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Complete shit, let's be honest. This but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right, you talk to the boss eye to eye like man of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Any idea who killed the hangman? The mercenary, aye. Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing? What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Pushed how? Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. Hold up, what does that mean? He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts. Did you kill him? +5 experience. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills. It means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing. Understood. This has been of limited use, still thank you. No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search. Everett said you have a key to a door. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? He said it belonged to a weasel? Oh, say no more, I got you. And to gain a new item, key to basement apartment. I got that key right here, and let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Okay, I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local power weasel, if you know what I mean. Power weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he is actually Occidental though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. Really? How are you racist? Did we just say something racist? Apparently we did, because we have fascist too. And somewhere along the way we also became communist, and now we're actually a very sorry cop. What the hell? Things keep happening here. Okay. What you're looking for is the basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Okay, but where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really truly matter. None of this mess we are in, this jimming and juggling, what is it for? To feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person, when he'll be home? I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Why are you striking? We're negotiating our share. Your share? Aye. How large a share would you like? All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process. Are you a communist? No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying, I want it all to myself, is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. That's true. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. Right on, brother. Just the way the world works, Boyadero. The bossman, Everett. What can you tell me about him? I think it's best you make up your own mind, now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. What does bossing the union entail anyway? I guess you kinda get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners of other relevant parties. Watches out for his own. By that you mean corruption? By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? He's not even trying to hide it. We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is personally not too lavish. That desk seemed lavish to me. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all. Not you would like to say, but then there's that weasel door. Okay, you seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation. Sure, I had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time. The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide, yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider if need be. An endless torrent of time. Okay, good talking to you. Go run. Okay. So, alright, we got a new task. I'm guessing we got the key. Yeah, key to basement apartment. So now, what we need to do is open that door. Alright, but it seems to be getting dark in game and also out of game. So what I mean is, I think this is enough for this episode. So, I'll see you guys later. Till next time, bye bye.